And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
He's not playing within himself. 2 fouls in less than a minute. He's got to dial it back some.
Allen, he's checked in for DiVincenzo. Here's Ayton. Pass to Bridges. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Bucks on D, and now we've got an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
Bridges with it. Middleton covering. Paul's got space. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Paul's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
You know, Paul's really gotten better at the catch-and-shoot jump shot. It looks a lot easier for him now than it did earlier in his career. Smooth rhythm and smooth release, too.
Antetokounmpo, left side. From down in the low post, it goes.
Boy, in his relatively short career, Giannis has figured out just about every way to get the ball in the basket, even with a guy draped all over him.
And an intentional foul right there.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Hill, he's checked in for the Bucks.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Watch him.
Antetokounmpo with it. Now guarded by Booker. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
And so they foul intentionally.
Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
Shooting for Phoenix. Devin Booker at the line for 2.
The first free throw is good.
This guy may be the steal in the 2015 draft. Devin Booker was the 13th pick overall, and Books developed into an all-star guard, someone who can be the face of a franchise.
Paul against Hill. The floater. Crowder grabs the miss. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his 2nd personal foul. Shooting for Phoenix.
That free throw good from Booker.
2 shots.
Good on both.
And they've already made a lot of trips to the line.
Yeah, doing an outstanding job of attacking offensively and forcing the issue.
Pass to Middleton. Here's Lopez. He's covered by Ayton. Here's Middleton. The shot comes out. Nice D from Bridges. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. First free throw is good.
And you have to be impressed how they're getting to the free throw line and taking advantage of those opportunities.
Exactly. I mean, that's what's helped them build this early lead.
It's both from the stripe.
And they're just hacking away out there. I mean, it's costing them, too, at the free throw line.
You know, it's one of the things coaches like least is giving away points. I mean, they've been a step late. They've been caught reaching. They've got to tighten things up at the defensive end.
Lopez passes to Middleton. Stolen by Bridges. And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time.
That's his
first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. And he knocks down the first one. And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Bridges hits them both. The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 so far. Hill against Paul. Hill the pass to Antetokounmpo. And that one good. Antetokounmpo has got 6.
Boy, once Giannis gets the ball in the painted area, Antetokounmpo is really almost automatic.
Booker for 3. He can't get it to go. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
The Bucks trail. Middleton attacking. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Chris Middleton, a great three-point shooter, but he's got a deadly mid-range game as well, Grant.
Middleton is just flat out a shooter. Can pull up from anywhere on the floor. If you give him the mid-range, he'll take it and punish you.
No good on the second free throw. And on many other teams, Chris Middleton would be the star, Clark, but he plays the Robin role pretty well.
Hey, I tell you what, B.A., there is nothing wrong with being 1A on the marquee when you're playing next to Giannis. He's overshadowed by the media because of Giannis, but his game makes a lot of noise all over the NBA.
Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. From 18 feet away, and Middleton gets it to go on the assist by Lopez.
Yeah, you know, when you shoot the ball as well as Middleton does, you want to be hungry and looking for your shots. I mean, shot hungry is a good thing when you've got the stroke that he has, mid-range and long distance.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Pass to Lopez. Stolen by Bridges. Portis against Crowder. The 3 is up. And the Suns get another 3.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And that one's long.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
That one goes. Count it.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution.
.2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the destination for the Suns. What a backcourt. A Hall of Fame talent in CP3. Paired with an... Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation. Hey, Dave.
Good evening.
And David, I am honored. And I love Giannis's attitude. Wow, that's terrific. DA, thank you. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And for Milwaukee, the wingmen, DiVincenzo and Middleton. The big men on the floor, Giannis and Lopez. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. Paul passes to Booker. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position, and at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that 3 ball, Kevin.
For 3, Booker, rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Antetokounmpo. He feeds it to Lopez. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Lopez powering through that time.
Booker against DiVincenzo. Inside. And the shot's good from Crowder.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Well, the efficiency of Giannis, Brent, is simply out of this world.
Well, I think the amazing part, Kevin, is that he's still trying to expand his game, and yet he's continued with that efficiency. I mean, an MVP being able to do something like that, that's special.
Here's Giannis. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start, 4 of 4 so far.
Paul with the ball, now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Good on the bucket.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
The Bucks have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. To the inside, and stolen by Ayton. Bridges outside. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Bridges with it. And Ayton the bucket on the assist from Bridges.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
To the paint. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Third team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
The Bucks trail. Outside Holiday. Lopez inside. Ayton's there. Lopez, no luck. Bridges with it. Now guarded by Middleton. On the wing, Booker lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Phoenix.
This is what you like to see from Booker, just firing with confidence right off the catch.
Here's DiVincenzo. And the rejection by Ayton. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Allen's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And George Hill's subbed in for Drew Holiday. And the Suns here with a different look. Sharks checked in for Ayton. Johnson comes in for Crowder. Landry Shamet's checked in for Devin Booker. And it's Payne in for Paul. Here's Hill. Payne grabs the board. And an intentional foul right there.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
I also like on the offensive end how they're working to get the ball into the paint, into the teeth of the defense. They've created a lot of high percentage shots so far.
And so he'll bring it up for the Bucks. 7-point differential. Middleton the pass to Portis. Looking to end the run. And he lays it up and in.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
To the middle. Here's Sharge. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Allen outside. Hill passes to Portis. The shot misses. It's tipped, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
Payne hits them both.
Man, they are just living at the line.
1:39 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Connaughton. Bucks passing it around and taken away by Johnson. And he commits the intentional foul. He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them.
His third personal foul. Shooting for Phoenix, Cameron Payne. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. He hits both from the stripe.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
That'll be a 5-second call.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnovers.
.131 left to play in the first. The shot missing, and Milwaukee will come the other way.
And Bobby Portis, an interesting talent. He can play back to the basket. He can play one dribble away. And as a stretch 5, if they play small, he's able to knock down 3s.
From the arc, gets the 3-pointer to fall. Payne's got 10.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Portis, the pass to Middleton. 55 seconds left in the first. Shot clock at 6. Allen dishes to Middleton. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Shamet with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Suns have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. That free throw good from Shamet.
And Landry Shamet able to see a couple of different cultures in the early part of his career. And maybe some of that understanding about how guys have succeeded in playing roles is eventually going to help his career along the way.
Down low. Here's Hill. They need this. Kicks it down to Middleton. Here's Connaughton. Misses the 3. Suns leading by 15. And that's an intentional foul. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
At the line for 2.
So he gets them both. The Bucks have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Connaughton passes to Portis. The rebound by Johnson.
He'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
The Suns have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. That free throw good from Shamet.
Landry Shamet taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Hill. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Allen outside to the inside. Portis, and the layup's good off the glass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so it's Phoenix out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a valued reserve for the Bucks. That kind of.
I've been saying it for a long time. You know, we have much more depth.
And he's a prime example. The former second-round pick continuing to improve.
Refining his perimeter shot, Kevin. And as we've seen, he can play above the rim as well.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Suns pretty much in control here.
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Such a great way to silence hostile fans who want the up and down pace that gets them amped up. Instead, everyone's just standing around watching the free throw game.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Portis is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Allen. Then there's Hill. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward position. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
When you get down on the block, Giannis is going to use that length defensively and get his hands all over any shot attempt.
And again, the turnover by the Bucks. And your experience, Brent, in the front office, has it changed how you view the game in any way?
I think, Kevin, it's a great question, and I'll actually take it beyond the game and talk about the NBA as a product. I think there's so much more respect that I have, the levels to which organizations go to and through in order to put on an NBA season, from what they do in promotions and ticket sales to the lengths they go to provide the players the best opportunity to maximize their potential. So from top to bottom, sort of being behind the curtain in that way, it's allowed me to see some things on some levels that I appreciate so much more, and I'm so thankful for that opportunity.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jrue Holiday has been a welcome addition to this Bucks team. Chris Middleton said he just knows how to play the game, on and off the ball, how to move without it, how to set guys up. He makes the game easier for everybody. He's made them a lot better. Guys?
That's how you make us, David. Thank you. With stories like that. That kid, that Jrue Holiday, he is a quality kid. Wonderful character, terrific player. Outside Holiday. Dishes it to Lopez. Over Ayton. And the Bucks miss again. Suns lead by 20. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine.
No, they not. Word to JT, no, they not. No, they not. No, they not.
That's what we doing. I don't even gotta say I'm the queen of my city no more, man. They know I'm the queen, man. They already jacked that. Yeah, man. I can never lose. What you thought? I'm the queen of New York. It's life. I'm a big stepper. When I walk, big flexer, this is chess, not checkers. My checks up. When they talk down, tell them bless up. I ain't giving no lecture. No. Got me charged up like a Tesla. Pressure. So many people let me down, why would I let up? Can't trust these frilly, nah, it's a setup. I can't trust these pretty forever. My heart told me love, get your together. And when you take a couple L's, you gon' win forever. Give up, I'll never. I don't give a what you did first, I probably did it better. 6 years independent winning, will it end? Never. I'm a living legend, even when I'ma live forever. I'm one word with 10 letters, successful. One word with 10 letters, successful. Yeah, I'm God's gift, but that bar, I'm the big devil. I'm the big demon. Can't trick me if she a gold digger, I'm the big shovel. She the big. I like a with a thick bank and a thick schedule. And I'm the that ain't changed, just a different level. Yeah, I'm one word with 10 letters, successful. One word with 10 letters, successful. And I'm top 10, and if you think otherwise, I got it locked and I'm locked in. I'm cut different, I am not them. Life and we tied in. They got me and I got them. They say I'ma go to for all of this sinning. Well, let me then.
And a shot from a little earlier as the Hornets get off the team bus looking very focused. They want to leave town with something to show for their efforts. It's always happening in Brooklyn, the Barclays Center, right in the middle of all the action. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Alongside Chris Webber and Grant Alley.
Thanks, BA. Well, the NBA's...
Yeah, Alley, team's definitely motivated to stay in the top 6. Good stuff there. Thank you. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their rotation.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be tough, but they've got to hold strong.
So the Hornets starting 5. On the wings, Bouknight and Hayward. Mason Plumlee out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Ball in at point guard. And for Brooklyn, Durant and Griffin, the combo out front. Kyrie Irving out there with James Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3. Well, Grant, you were a master of meshing with your teammates. How key is being on the same page early in the year?
Oh, it's so important, especially early in the season. Teams that can come together and mesh as a core have a great advantage at the start of the season.
Washington right side, shoots over Durant. And it's off the back of the rim, no good. And it's Gordon Hayward with the foul. That's his first foul.
Team second.
Harden against Hayward to the middle. And it's slammed in by Durant.
He's capable of playing either guard positions. I mean, think about Harden's sense for when his teammates are open. It's a lot.
And the basket by Plumlee.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Great look, high percentage shot. That's the efficiency you're looking to establish.
He may need to take a seat and recalibrate. That's his second foul in under a minute.
Bridges, he's checked in for Washington. Pass to Durant. Here's the 3. The shot no good. So the Hornets will take it the other way. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
You got to be locked in on the road. I mean, when there's no cohesiveness on defense, you're in danger. And LaMelo Ball has really impressed right out of the gate. Many wondering how he would compare to his brother, Lonzo, too. His playmaking and rebounding have just been outstanding.
Harden with it. Guarded now by Ball. And Harden with the slam.
This is what you get from Griffin. Very willing to give it up to his open teammates.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Bouknight. Here's Plumlee. Bridges, left side. Here's Bouknight. Durant pulls it in. Boy, the future for Ball is indeed bright. This is a guy who just loves the game. And Chris, more importantly, someone that wants to win.
And that kind of mentality goes a long way. He's an exciting player to watch for sure. I mean, and he's only just getting started on his hopefully promising career.
Pass to Bouknight. Here's Bridges, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
This is what we saw from Bridges in college, the live body, able to make contact and complete plays.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game. And you look at Harden's endurance, able to give 100% night in and night out. And he plays as many minutes as you need.
You know, Grant, watching Harden, he always seems to be in attack mode.
And he's consistent about it too, B.A. A lot of guys are aggressive in spurts. Harden is looking to make a play every moment he's on the floor.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
It's Irving's responsibility to involve his teammates. I mean, he can, and especially when no one is covering, he has it.
Ball with it. Irving picks him up. Hayward, the pass to Plumlee. Rebound Brooklyn. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team.
And this is a matchup they expect to win. Certainly, last year they were the stronger ball club. Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line. I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
And the Nets making a change here. Claxton's checked in. You know, if you were to hand select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. And some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments.
The Hornets making a switch here. McDaniels checked in. That free throw good from Irving.
Got this vibe on her tippy toes. In up LA live. I'm staying at the Lowe's with this Hollywood. Got a can't wait to let it pull up with it. I pull up with it. Pull up with it. Put some diamonds on her toes. Let know that I'm real. Used to pull it. You can still call it a. Can't be fixed. With the names and spent the nick. How you pull that don't make sense. I made a whole mile off an inch. I had 99 problems. I just scratched off the list. Amazing winning. Solved on out my neck. Cause I've been getting it since the Tyler. I keep dollars on my head. Been a real one is my motto. Handle my problems, I ain't scared. I put powder on my collar. Cause she proud of what I said. I'm a leader, I got on follow. And my footsteps like the like I'm a turner. Make them shit, black on black, new phantom in the backseat. I'm from Atlanta with these